everyone. My name is Jennifer Adams, and I'm the Vice President of Philanthropy, and I work with Better Living Health and Community Services, Better Living at Thompson House, which also includes Meals on Wheels and more. Thank you for joining us for our Kickoff event in support of our Stroll for Seniors 2022 fundraising event. For the Stroll for Seniors, event participants in the community will stroll in their neighborhoods and encourage their friends and family to make pledges towards their personal or team fundraisers. Participants who raise a minimum of $250 will also be invited to the celebration event taking place right here at Better Living on Sunday, July 17th. This year's event is virtual and encourages participants to stroll anytime between June 12th and 19th. Through the generous support of our community, we have set our sights very high on raising $50,000 in support of our extended Better Living programs and services that support seniors right here in Don Mills and throughout North York. To kick off this year's Stroll for Seniors, I'm pleased to welcome our speakers for this afternoon. Our speakers include Sonya Murray, President and CEO of Better Living, Councillor Denzel Minnan-Wong, First Deputy Mayor and Deputy Mayor for the North Area of City of Toronto, David Marriott, our Thompson House Administrator, Kristen Caballero, our Senior Vice President of Community Services with Better Living, and Nancy Reed, a volunteer, former board member with Better Living, and most importantly, a family member to one of our residents here at Better Living at Thompson House. At this time, I'd like to invite Sonya to join us for a few words. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Sonya Murray, and I'm the President and CEO of Better Living at Thompson House and Better Living Health and Community Services, organizations that have served the Don Mills and surrounding communities for over 50 years. Better Living is proud to provide a continuum of care for seniors to support them to live their best quality of life. Whether that means living safely at home with some home maintenance support or meal delivery, or whether that means making arrangements for personal support worker visits on a regular basis, or creating a plan to transition to long-term care. Our staff and volunteers are committed to supporting seniors during their various life transitions. The COVID-19 pandemic shed a heightened awareness on how vitally important the services we offer to the community have on meeting the needs of seniors and their caregivers. Within our community support services, we continue to meet the essential needs of our clients through programs such as Meals on Wheels, transportation, personal support, adult day programs, and homemaking services, just to name a few. Often, the staff and volunteers within these programs were the only face-to-face interaction our clients may have had on a regular basis, and we trained these individuals to flag when a client may need additional supports so they could refer them back to our social work team. Some of our other programs, like Exercise and Falls and our community center, quickly pivoted to online programming to ensure that seniors weren't socially isolated and could maintain vital connections to their communities. We also expanded to provide other services, such as our Seniors Hotline, a service provided in partnership with our neighboring community support service organizations and the North York Toronto Health Partners Ontario Health Team. Through this hotline, we have logged over 11,000 phone calls to date to support seniors on various topics related to COVID-19, access to vaccines, and the information they needed to stay informed and up to date during these unprecedented times. At Thompson House, our dedicated team of staff worked relentlessly to keep our residents happy, safe, and comfortable, and to keep them connected with their loved ones, even when visiting in person wasn't an option. To say that I'm proud of how our team has adapted and continues to adapt to meet the needs of the seniors and caregivers we serve across our community is an understatement. We are fortunate to receive government funding for our Better Living programs. However, additional funds are needed to help cover the rising cost of services, to respond to urgent needs, and to offer new and needed programs. As a result, we must rely on the generous support of the community to raise funds through events such as our Stroll for Seniors. Thank you to everyone who has already registered for this year's Stroll for Seniors, and thank you to all of our community supporters. Your support means the world to us. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Deputy Mayor and Local Councillor Denzel Minnan-Wong. It's that time of year again, when the community gathers together to participate in Better Living's annual Stroll for Seniors. Events such as this one provide tremendous value to the Don Mills community. The Stroll unites locals to raise awareness and funding for services to better serve our seniors. As our population ages, there will be increased demand for senior services. And unfortunately, there is a general lack of awareness of what the city and local organizations offer to support seniors. Better Living Alone offers a multitude of programming and assistance for seniors in the Don Valley area, from meal delivery to transportation to home maintenance, even producing fun fitness programming and technology workshops. Their services are critical and more important than ever before. Undeniably, one of the most important lessons we've learned since the start of the pandemic is that we need to invest in our seniors. We saw in real time how the lack of support and awareness of senior services impacted our communities and hurt our loved ones. After all, our seniors community here in North York is active. They care about local issues. They show up to town halls and they have passionate voices. To provide the services they deserve, we need public awareness, access, and funding. 3 goals that Better Living strives to achieve through this year's Stroll. I encourage everyone to participate in the Stroll for Seniors this year. Bring your friends and family to Stroll for a great cause. Thank you to the Better Living Center for organizing this event. I wish you the best of luck in reaching and achieving your fundraising goals. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I'm Kristen Caballero, and I'm the Senior Vice President of Community Services. At Better Living Health and Community Services, we offer seniors the opportunity to participate in programs that enable them to live a better quality of life. We are committed to providing a wide range of services that help them to live independently in their homes. We do this by offering services like wellness, security checks, home support, home maintenance, personal care support, social work services, and a specialized adult day program. Last year, Better Living supported close to 5,000 individuals across all of our programs and provided countless hours of care in our community, including rides to vaccine appointments, thousands of meals delivered to seniors throughout North York, in-person respite as part of our adult day program, among many other essential touchpoints. Our team has an unwavering commitment to helping seniors access the supports they need, even during the COVID-19 pandemic. Over all of our programs offered in the community, we are centered on the goal of ensuring that seniors have the support they need to remain healthy and independent at home, and we continue to be a partner with them as their needs may change over the years.
Hi there, my name is David Marriott, Administrator at Better Living at Thompson House. Better Living at Thompson House is our 136 resident long-term care home that includes semi-private and basic accommodations for individuals who have complex or medical or support needs. Our caring staff work to ensure that the highest standard is consistently delivered so that the individual needs of each resident are met. Residents receive support necessary to achieve their full quality of life through physical, intellectual, emotional, spiritual, and social activities. We achieve this through an ongoing commitment to forming individual relationships with residents and their family and creating plans that best suit their achievement of their personal goals. The pandemic has been particularly difficult for our team at Better Living at Thompson House. With an unwavering commitment, our team worked to keep residents, caregivers, and colleagues safe during 2 outbreaks. Our team worked relentlessly to help keep those loved ones' connections strong by offering phone calls, video calls, and outdoor visits, as we know that direct connections play such an important role in an individual's well-being and happiness. I'm personally new to the organization, and this will be my first time seeing the Stroll for Seniors. However, I am pleased to share that our staff team is off to an early start. They have formed a team and are looking to involve residents in the Stroll as a way to have some fun, get some exercise, and enjoy the outdoor weather. On behalf of the team at Better Living at Thompson House, please know that your support of events like the Stroll for Seniors make an impact on the lives of residents and are so very much appreciated by all of us at Better Living. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Nancy Reed, and I'm honored to be here today and a proud supporter of Better Living. Our family is forever grateful to Better Living for the incredible support they've given us for many, many years now. Our connection to the Don Mills community and to Better Living goes back a long way. My parents were married next door at the Church of the Ascension in 1960 by Canon Thompson, who coincidentally was also one of the founders of Thompson House in the mid-60s. My mother carefully researched where she wanted to raise her family and decided on this beautiful community of Don Mills. Our parents owned a home here for 47 years, and I, along with my brother and sister, were fortunate enough to grow up here. We first learned of Better Living when my mother was in her early 70s, still living at home, but was struggling with dementia. At that time, Better Living was known as Don Mills Foundation for Seniors. We enrolled Mom in the Adult Day program, specifically designed for adults with dementia and other conditions. It was fun for her, and she loved going there. They treated her with such respect and dignity. It was great peace of mind for us and much needed respite for my father. As my mother's condition progressed, she could no longer manage at home without full-time nursing care. We made the difficult decision to move Mom into long-term care. My mom, now almost 91, has been a resident of Better Living at Thompson House for the past 7.5 years. My father, who still lives at home on his own, turned 90 in April, and he is also now a client of Better Living Health and Community Services. He uses their transportation services and recently signed up for Meals on Wheels and the Falls Prevention Program. These support services are so valuable to him and to our family so that he can remain independent as we 3 kids live out of town. It's incredible that my parents have been able to receive this amazing support in the very same community that they have loved for the past 62 years. And we are so thankful that as our parents age, Better Living has been, Better Living has been there to support whatever their needs may be. Needless to say, Better Living has been extremely important to our family. We are so very grateful to the dedicated team at Thompson House caring for our mother. She has complex care needs, can no longer speak, requires full care, feeding, dressing, bathing, and help with everyday needs of life. And let me tell you, it takes a village. From the from the nursing team, PSW's recreation team, housekeeping, laundry, maintenance, kitchen, dietary team, to administration and management. And my mother is, as David said, only one of 136 residents. One of my mother's PSWs said to me once while I was visiting, "Don't worry, your mom is my mom too." That really touched me. If you've ever had a loved one in long-term care, the only thing you want for your loved one is to be well cared for. They've really become our extended family. As an advocate and essential caregiver for my mother, I witnessed firsthand during the pandemic what it meant for these frontline workers. All of the extra protocols, PPE, all of the added work and stress day in, day out, all day, every day. It's exhausting work. Yet despite these difficult conditions, the added workload, they found ways to keep the residents happy, well cared for, and connected with our families. The people that work here truly are angels on earth. I read a wonderful quote recently during Nursing Week. It said, "Nursing is a work of heart." I say, working in the long-term care industry, period, is truly work of heart. I hope you will join me in supporting Better Living, and I encourage all family members and members of this community to show your support by getting involved with Better Living events like Stroll for Seniors, and or make a donation to Better Living or Better Living at Thompson House. It's so important that they get this support. They need it, and it's an opportunity for all of us to give back to the programs that play such an important part for all seniors in Don Mills and the North York community. Thank you so much.
Thank you to all of our supporters, sponsors, donors, and speakers who have shared what Better Living means to you and to them and to their families. Please do remember that our stroll takes place June 12th to 19th. Registration is available by visiting our website at mybetterliving.ca. You can register all the way up to June 19th and raise pledges in support of Better Living programs. And a reminder as well that our celebration event is taking place on Sunday, July 17th, for all supporters who raise $250 or more. So thank you everyone for being here this evening, or this afternoon. I appreciate you all coming and taking some time out of your day to be with us. Thank you, Councillor, Deputy Mayor, for being here, and all of your ongoing support.